So in this video I'm going to give you a small rundown and a tutorial of a full face makeup using this palette. So this is the Catrice Cosmetics Professional Makeup Techniques Face Palette in 010 Volume 1. So what you get here, well, it's not bought from my country, it's actually bought from another country because there is probably a Catrice Cosmetics stand in my city, but I have no idea where it is, and I was traveling and then I saw it and my boyfriend bought it for me, and my boyfriend's awesome. So we're gonna look through what all of these things are. You get one contour, one bronzer, one dark highlighter, one light highlighter, a matte cream, a matte powder, a very silver highlighter, and a blush. So we're going to look through all of these, do swatches of all of these, and then create a full face makeup. I'm especially interested in if this matte cream works and if it can work on my dark circles, because I have very, very dark circles from working way too much. So let's get right to it. Okay, so first let's look at the palette a little bit more. This is the box it comes in, and when you take it out of the box, it's a nice, sleek looking black compact. So if you open up the compact, you get a big mirror here, big mirror, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different things to play with. Let's put my hand right here, so we could look at the swatches as well. You also get a small, not very good, a really bad one actually, a really bad little makeup brush here, so that one I'm gonna just scoot away, throw away. So you also get all the shade names here on a plastic, so let's start looking through all of them. So first of all, you get a dark matte contouring powder in brown, so it looks like this, and if we do a little swatch, it looks nice and brown, just like that. The next one you get here is a matte bronzing color that looks like this. It's a little bit lighter, and it also swatches out lighter. So both of them are a little bit shimmery here, but you can still work with them quite well. So the next one is a matte blush. The blush looks like this on a finger, and if you swatch it out, it looks really nice and really bright pink. So I'm really looking forward to trying that one out. The next one you get is a pearly pearly blush. Oh, I thought it was a highlighter. Apparently it's a pearly blush instead. So it looks like this, really strong. I think I would rather use this color as a highlighter because see, bright, shiny. But we'll see. I can use it as a blush as well. So the next one you see here is a matte powder. It looks really nice and white, so I am looking forward to trying this one out. If you swatch it, it does look nice and matte, and I think I'm going to be using this one here. I'm gonna change the order a bit, take it here. This is the matte cream. I'm going to be using this as my concealer here, and then I'm going to go over it with this matte powder. So the bottom row here on this side, first we have a highlighter in gold that looks like this, and when you swatch it, it's really golden. I think I would call this one a highlighter, and also this one, the pearly blush, a highlighter. But we'll see what I figure out. I think I want to use both of these on my eyes instead of actually using them as highlighters, and this one as a highlighter as well. So the last one here is a highlighter cream in silver, and I'm going to try to take it again and see silver. So if you swatch this one out, it's really highlighty. So to recap, 2 highlighters, 1 in cream, 1 as a powder, 2 matte skin toned colors. One of them is a powder and another is well, it's a cream. I'm going to use this as a concealer. Then you get 2 blushes, a really red blush and a pearly blush, but I would call this one a highlighter instead, and 2 of the really dark colors. One of them is a bronzer and another one is a contour color. So I'm going to try to make a face makeup using all of these here. I'm going to contour with these 2. I'm going to go underneath my eye with this one, and then the matte powder, and going to try to contour a bit with these ones as well. I'm going to be using all of these colors on my eyes, and also this one. And for the blush, I am going to try to make this one workable. No idea if it's gonna work or not. So first of all, I'm going to start to try to cover up my under eye circles using these first of the cream matte shades, and then also going over it with the matte powder shades. And I'm going to use the matte cream also as my base for my eye look. So took some on my finger and going to pat it all over underneath my eye, and it looks very strong. I hope it works. And I am not wearing any foundation as usual because I can't be bothered. And also going over all of my eye like this. And it's okay if I'm currently going to just leave it here as a very stark look like this, so it's all covered up. Yet now I look dead, and you can see the lines very much. I am going to buff it in later, but I'm going to take the cream again, and I'm going to use the cream a bit as my highlighter as well. It's highlighter contouring with a light shade. So nose onto the forehead and on the high point of the cheek, a little bit on the cupid's bow that I really do need because I've been sick all week. I'm still a little bit sick, but you know what, being with makeup is still a good idea, especially when you're home on a free day, still sick and bored out of your bloody mind. So also put it here, and they're going to start putting the two contours here on top of the matte one. So for the contours, I'm first going to go in with the darker, more matte, well, they're both matte powders, but the darker contour shade here, and I'm going to put it just here, directly above the white line, so at the very hollow of my cheek here. I'm going to bring it up with my fingers. You know, always use your fingers. Your fingers are the best tools available for you because you're used to using your fingers, you use them all the time, and you feel very well with them. Just wash them. You won't get a bacterial infection from it. Just keep your fingers clean, and also a little bit putting it on my nose, contouring my nose a little bit, just like this, and also with the excess going on my forehead, so I create a little bit of a bigger line. So I'm going to go right into the matte bronzer shade that is one shade lighter, and going to put it here on top of the matte contour one, and there's not much of a shade difference, to be honest. They both look very strong. Going to put it here underneath my chin as well a little bit, and now I have actually completed my contouring on one side of my face, this side of my face. I'm going to use this little one to shade everything out, and also on the matte eye that I use the cream under, and also on the lid I'm going to use my dry beauty blender-esque sponge. That is not a beauty blender. I am not paying that much money for just one sponge. I'm going to use the matte powder on this, on some of the other places as well. Oops, I forgot my chin. Chinny. Now I am done, and I'm going to go off camera, blend everything out on one side, then going to show you one side done, and then going to do the other one. So this is one side of the face done. It's a really strong contour, but it looks nice. I usually don't go this hard, but if you really want a lot of oomph, then do go this hard. And the colors are really nice, but bronzer and contour color, they look pretty much the same. So the eye concealer patted over with the powder does help. It does look quite nice, well, especially compared to this and this and this and this, you know. And I am currently liking the look. So I'm going to do the other side of my face as well. So this is done, this is not done, this is a little bit better than this side at the moment. And then we're going to move on to the eyes. It covered up my dark circles really quite well. I did take this little one, as I just said, and went into the white powder and pat, so there's a little bit more. So I'm actually going to do this exact same thing, only I'm going to take a fluffy brush, go into the matte powder like this, and start on my eyes. So the matte cream is currently my primer, you know, eyeshadow primer, and this is like my base. So same brush, and going to go in to the dark bronzer shade, and going to start fluffing it in to the crease line. Creasy, just fluffing it in, and it actually gives a really nice, it goes really nicely in to the eye look, and it is pretty. So now I'm taking the dark contour shade and focusing it more on the outer part of the eye like this, and also going underneath. So outer part and underneath, outer part and underneath, and it does give you a nice crease line, a little bit more outer part, underneath, outer part, underneath. Very, very nice. So now what I'm going to take my finger and go straight into the really shiny, bright silver one. I'm going to pat the silver all over my lid, like this. I have never done anything like this before, so I'm just currently hoping that it works out, and it does seem to be working out at the very moment here. Crease like this, and a little bit more, especially so it does go to this very, very silver color. So yeah, you can use it. And as it's a cream, I'm going to take, no, that was the wrong one. I'm going to take a flat brush and going to put on the pearly blush first. So at the pearly blush, it's a bit darker, so I'm going to go with this one at the very end of the eye, like this, and pat it in, lid and outside of the eye, and don't forget to go underneath as well. Outside, underneath, outside, underneath. So switching the sides, and now going in to the highlighter one. And then this one is going to go all over the lid like this. So it's really, really, really bright. And we have created a nice, well, it's creasing a bit. So I'm going to go back into the fluffy one and the bronzer shade, and going to bring it back together a bit. But we have created a really nice bronzy, silvery, golden, smoky eye, and I really do like it. And going back in with the white one, and going to take a little bit of the silver and trying to really put it in the very inner corner of the eye, like this, a little bit in the middle, and I have created a smoky eye using the same face palette. So I'm going to do the other one as well and be right back. Finished up the other eye as well. I do like it. The silver is really nice, and a really nice blinding inner corner highlight, as you can see. So I like the eyes. Super easy to do. You can use all the things here. You do not need another palette to travel with you, so that's really nice. I'm going to use my half broken brush now. If it's broken but it works, who cares? And I'm going to go into the really red blush one, and going to put on blush, and that's like a really strong blush. Going to put it on a little side on the other one as well. Turn up, and you know what, this is going to need some time and blending to do, because that's like a really strong blush, and I barely tapped into it. I don't know how I feel about the blush, to be honest, at the moment. So blendy up, yes. That's a really strong blush. Whatever, going to take my highlighter brush and go into the pearly blush. Maybe this does make it a little bit better. So basically pearly blush, and using the pearly blush as my highlighter, and it is a very strong highlighter on the blush like this. Other side as well, on the blush like this. Smile, get your cheeks, put it on your cheeks. That's how you use a blush. Yeah, it's really strong. So I'm going to try out the actual highlighter shade as well. So going to tap it on and go on the highlighter points of the face, you know, do a little triangle here, go up, triangle a little bit on top of your brow, also underneath your brow, up, triangle a little bit above your brow, triangle. I don't know, well, it's blinding, it is a highlighter, so yay for that. Nose, Cupid's bow, and I think I am actually done. Okay, so I did something with my hair. Let's start with the obvious. I added some lip color, which is the H&M lip gloss in dark red. I have a video about all of these. And let's start with the good things. So you have a whole palette you can play with. So whole palette, so you do get a lot of stuff to play with. What are good? The bronzer and the contour, really nice. You get a really strong contour, and you can use the bronzer and they're both matte, they're not shiny. I really like that one. What's also good, you can use all of these as full-blown eye look, and the eyes look nice. The silver highlight is very strong. The contour and bronzer shades are really nice and blend really nicely. You can use them as a crease color, and 1, 2, 3, all of these you can use on the lid for a very nice, well, very nice silvery, goldish smoky eye. For a very easy smoky eye, you can use it. The matte powder and the cream concealer, cream color here, they do cover up the under eye areas very nicely, and you can use them as a highlighter, not a shiny highlighter, but as a highlighter. The highlighters here, really nice highlighters, see? Really nice blinding. What I do not like, the blush. It's so strong. I tried getting it a little bit less. Maybe some people like strong blush, but I'm not that. I just don't like it. So I am happy with the palette, and I'm putting my glasses back on. I like my glasses, and I am happy with it. It's Catrice. You get a lot to play with. You can do a lot with it. So would buy again. My boyfriend bought it actually, but would buy it for myself again. Really nice. Really enjoyed it. What I am not currently wearing is any eyeliner, mascara and brows are completely undone, but I want to film another video, and that's why they aren't done. So thank you for watching. I hope you had fun. I hope you took away something good from here, and I hope to see you again on some other videos. What else can I say? I will link the next video below, the one that I'm going to do the eyelashes, mascara and those things. Those are from H&M. A really cute thing, a really good Christmas present if you're looking for those. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!